And a good morning to everybody. What's going on? What a day at the beach. My God, it's not supposed to be this nice in November. This is just glorious. What's up, Tommy Chesh and Jen Ferris and Todd? What's going on, Todd and Chris Myers? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, Michelle? How are you? And Dennis Howland. Morning, GH. What's up, Ron and Felicia? And Kevin McCarthy, and Cameron, and Rob Hall, it looks like, and Lewis. Hey, what's up, Lewis? Seeing a lot of the regulars once again. I like seeing that, but wow, is this gorgeous. No wind, no breeze. I don't even know. I think it's like 60 degrees already here. I just told my son that I'm going to be the first one in my family to actually go swimming in the ocean in November. He thinks I'm full of shit, so we're making the ground rules as I speak. I think as long as I get my whole body under the water, that's an official swim for November. So that's the big news over here, as life's a bit on the slow side. We got this woman walking. I think she has OCD because she wants to stay in the path as she walks. What's up, Gail and Becky? I'm not gonna get eaten by a shark. Although, man, I gotta share this. Yesterday was very, very sad in this area. So, sun goes down, and everyone's in their houses, doing dinner and whatnot, just chilling out on a Friday night. The next thing you know, you hear the helicopter. And we get a lot of air traffic out here, way out east on Long Island. And you're used to hearing the helicopters go by. But then this particular helicopter was a bit louder than usual, which meant it was a bit lower to the ground and a bit closer to the houses. Long story short, there was a search party going on right out there. From here all the way down as far as the eye could see. They got a spotlight on the ocean, and they were obviously looking for somebody. So I got my connections out here, let's just put it that way. And my connection said that, well, I can't give, I could say this, a suspected drowning of a fisherman. And it was just creepy because we're trying to enjoy a Friday night. And all you see is a spotlight on the ocean going back and forth with this helicopter. I'm not going to lie to you. I was scared to take my morning walk this morning. I was absolutely scared to take my morning walk. I did not want to be the person that might, let's just say, see something that came ashore. I don't know what the latest is on that, but it did not look good last night. And man, if that helicopter didn't go back and forth for, God, at least 2 hours. So they were absolutely doing everything they were doing everything they can. But I don't think there's going to be good news coming from that scenario, unfortunately. So how was your Friday night? We get that from time to time, and it's really, really creepy. Really creepy. Kim Barnum, so sad. Prayers for that family. Absolutely. So, I'm sorry. We try to keep these light and silly, hopefully funny. But I do like talking about what is happening, and that is happening. And then it's really creepy to wake up and knowing that went on last night, and now we got just a glorious, beautiful, perfect day. It almost feels like early summer out here. Wolfen, do I think they're cheating with the election? Ah, hell nah. I just had to get off my Twitter. I don't know, the conspiracies and these people, these Trumpers, they cannot believe that he actually lost the election. All the networks, they're too scared to call it for Biden. I think there's no funny business going on whatsoever. I know the whole world is looking for funny business. I know the whole world is looking for fraudulent behavior. And no one really has it. No one. You know, lawsuits are being thrown out of court, more or less. I mean, it's over for Trump. And people can't accept that. I understand. You got your guy. You got your guy, and you don't want to accept defeat. We'll see if he's a sore loser or if he does the right thing and is, steps down nicely, let's just say. I did take the hemp bombs to fall asleep. I'm running out, though, man. It sucks. Really found a product I really, really like. Hempbombs.com, promo code OPIE, OPIE for 20% off. And once again, it's the sleep aid. It's the CBD with the melatonin. It is so effing nice. Got a walker. Getting your steps in. How many are you going for today? How many steps are we going for? What does that Fitbit say? Got to get your steps in. It's very, very important for heart health, right? He lost and he needs to concede. I mean, I think they got to play it out, obviously. But the lead in Pennsylvania is growing by the hour. And everyone's yelling and screaming conspiracy, 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 when all the experts explained how this election was going to go this time around. That Trump would have an early lead, and then they would start, counting all the mail-in ballots that traditionally go for, the Democrats in general. Plus, a lot of people voted by mail because they didn't want to deal with the coronavirus. And then people are going, they can't believe how many people actually voted in this election, including Donald Trump Jr. cannot believe that Biden got more votes than Obama. But the fact is, his old man is very polarizing, whether you love him or hate him. He's very polarizing, and that's going to make a lot more people go to the polls to either support him or get him out of office. So, no, I don't think there's any funny business going on. No, I don't. They're going to have to drag him out of the White House, Brian Bernard says. Yeah, everyone's scared, like, oh my God, what if he chooses not to leave? The fact is, when the president loses an election, he loses his power immediately. And you watch all the people around him that finally throw him under the bus to save their own asses. Now they feel brave enough to try to save their own fucking asses and their own careers down there in Washington. And they are gonna have some separation between themselves and the president. Loyalty is paper thin, my friends. You watch how this now plays out. Because Trump, for the most part, is going to be a lame duck president, and he's not going to be able to do anything for those people. So they're all going to bail. Chris Christie's all over the TV. He's not supporting the president with this whole lawsuit thing, trying to figure out, what's wrong with the election. He's basically saying he's got to bow out, gracefully. But we'll see. That's my thoughts. My thoughts are your thoughts. We all have just thoughts. There's passionate people on Twitter that are beating the shit out of me because I just give my thoughts. And then I finally said, who gives a fuck what I think? These are just my thoughts. I'm just throwing them on the wall like anyone else. Did you just quote Michael Rappaport? Fuck that guy. Michael Rappaport. I know goes, hardcore as far as Trump goes, but fuck that guy. He's not interesting in the least. I think he's trying to start a campaign. Look, I'm not the biggest Trump fan, but this guy's making it all about himself. He's like trying to start a campaign to get everyone to now unfollow Trump. That's more about him. That's not about trying to make a statement. That's more about him getting something going. And I played right into it because here I am talking about it on my Facebook Live. But fuck Michael Rappaport with that tough guy attitude. Guy came from a lot of money. I believe his family's from the Upper East Side of Manhattan. He's the furthest from a fucking thug. Oh my God, enough already. Plus the fact that he's a pussy because he said he would do my show. And then, I don't know, I think he was scared it was going to hurt his standing with Howard or something. So then not only did he not do my show, he never got back to my people after he said he was going to do it. That, my friends, is not brave. That's not brave at all. Good morning, Benjamin Tucker. How are you? Good morning to everybody, by the way. Anyway, so, and then the other thing, as I was talking to my connections out here, they asked me if I had a Land Rover, and I said, oh my God, I don't have a Land Rover, and hell no. If you drive a Land Rover, that is a target. There was a terrible incident that happened at the Short Hills Mall, and the people that got into a situation, they were driving a Land Rover. They got robbed or something in the parking lot of Short Hills Mall, and then the one guy was trying to, I think he was trying to protect his wife and his car. Like, just let the bad people have your shit. Just get out of there alive. And I do believe he ended up dying over his Land Rover. But anyway, my connection out here, he's like, do you have a Land Rover? I said, hell no. So he told me two things that are going on. He said that homeless people are living in the houses because they're too scared where they are, meaning New York City. So the homeless people are too scared to live in New York City right now. So they're coming all the way out east on Long Island, and they're finding pool houses to live in. So they're finding homeless people here and there, just breaking into houses, and mostly pool houses. They're not really stealing anything. They're just literally just squatting because they know these really rich people. They don't come out to their houses that often. There are houses out here, by the way, that are spectacular. We're talking 20, 30, $50 million houses on the ocean, right? And you'll watch these houses because you know you're local. And a lot of these houses sit there the whole summer, and you might see somebody in the house or cars in the driveway like only a couple weekends a summer, and you're like, holy fuck, that's real rich. Where you could have a ridiculous house that you kind of use just every once in a while. And the homeless people know this, so they're squatting in some of these houses to stay warm. And then he's like, you don't have a Land Rover? I go, no. He goes, okay, because you know these damn fobs? This is how stupid I am. So when you park your car in the driveway, and yes, I'm acknowledging I'm a stupid person, I always just assumed if you got your car in your driveway that everything's good, everything's safe. You don't have to lock the doors. I know. I already admitted I'm stupid. So what's going on? There's a big car stealing ring that is taking over the Hamptons and all the way out where I am here. And basically, these people are going into the driveways of these houses, and they're trying the doors. And if it's unlocked, they're jumping in. They'll steal whatever they can, but they're more interested in stealing the car. And because your damn fob is close to the car, you put it on a counter next to a window, which is really close to the car itself, they're able to start the car and take off. And this person, I'm leaving some of the details out, this person told me these cars are ending up in Jersey City, and they're being loaded onto container ships, and they're ending up in Saudi Arabia and Africa. Holy shit! That's incredible. And then he said something, he lost me, but he said they also have some kind of relay thing, so they could make the signal on your fob stronger, so they could definitely, get the car to start. Holy crap, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought that was genius. I thought it was absolute genius. Who knew? So I go, yeah, I don't have a Land Rover. Actually, I'm in that zone where, my car's not stealable anymore. I bought a brand new car a few years back when the kid was doing well. But enough years have gone by where I think anyone that's stealing cars is going to kind of passed mine by. Speaking of which, I don't know if I ever told this story. There was a friend of mine in high school. He was a friend, but we didn't hang out a lot. He was like a low-level friend, let's just say. But I knew him pretty well. We ran in the same circles. So we graduated high school, and like a lot of us, you move on to college and you move away and you lose touch with a lot of people, unfortunately, especially Long Island. For some reason, when you graduated high school on Long Island, you didn't stick around. I don't know why. Well, I know why. The taxes are fucking ridiculous and just keep going up year after year. But anyway, so this kid, fast forward a bunch of years, he was robbing people with some bad boys. He would follow really nice cars like Mercedes and BMWs and whatnot, and even fancier and nicer cars. So on the Long Island Expressway, they'd be on the Long Island Expressway. They knew all the exits that led to the really, really nice houses that were kind of excluded from everybody else, with a lot of land near the water, like the Long Island Sound and whatnot, to be really specific. So they know, oh, wow, Mercedes getting off this exit. Well, we know about where they're going. And these guys would follow them. And then they would rob these people in their own driveways. I'm not sure if they actually took the cars, but I think they were literally just getting whatever they can. So one of these robberies went horribly wrong, and a guy pulled out a gun and shot my low-level friend in the back of the head, and he was going to die. The bad boys that he was associated with said, "Holy fuck, we're in trouble," and they drove the car with my low-level friend. I don't want to oversell this. Was dying in the back seat. And they dropped him off with the car in the parking lot of the Walt Whitman Mall a million years ago. This story is probably 20 to 25 years old. And he died in the back seat of this car, and the other guys got away. Yes, and they found the car and this kid dead in the back seat. Isn't this fun today? I don't know why this is so morbid, considering it's such a beautiful day here at the ocean. Yeah, wowzers. That's a wowzer, all right. That is a wowzer, so I don't know. What else is going on? Carol with the OMG. That's real life, my sister. Just sad, Ryan Dill says. Yeah, it is. Very, very sad. You're a freaking ray of sunshine. Sorry. Sorry. I just tell my stories as I sit here with a cup of coffee. Gary Krasinski says, set the tone. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just talk about what's going on. And yeah, this one is a little dark. I'm sorry. Steven, you're late. It's okay, Steven. I don't know how much longer we're going to do this, but you are late. Thank you for the stars, by the way. Every little helps. Mostly keeps the bandwidth charges down. Because the problem is, if this is a good live stream, then I got to run in the house, edit it, and put it right up on the podcast feed, so it's nice and fresh. Not sure if this one's going to make it yet. Might be a little too dark for everybody. I like the way you move. You really know how to kill a boner, he says. Well, that's the title of this Facebook Live. I like a good election like anyone else, but this one hurts. I need this election to go away. Speaking of which, BlueChew.com, promo code Opie to try it for free. We're talking boners, people. Gary Krasinski goes, I like this one. It's exciting. Well, a lot happened yesterday. A lot happened. I can't watch the TV anymore with the Biden-Trump thing. It's obvious Biden's going to become president. We'll see how that plays out. It'll be very interesting how Trump handles it. I don't think he's going to handle it well. And then they're saying that he's going to announce immediately that he's going to run for the presidency in 2024. But then there are rumors that he's just going to start a media empire to call out all the bullshit. I said he should, if he announces he's running for the presidency in 2024, he could continue his rallies, which he loves doing. So I don't think that's too far-fetched. Ryan Dill, the media is such a joke. I'm with you, my friend. I am with you. You got to watch all the channels and you got to read as much as possible. If you're getting your news source from one place, like let's say Fox or MSNBC, or maybe your news source is just Facebook, you're in trouble. Because there's enough real information out there. If you watch and read as much as you can, then you might get a little closer to the truth. You just might. I mean, you got Tucker Carlson on Fox saying that Joe Biden's a hologram or something. What? Like he's not even real or whatever. I guess he's being propped up by what? The rest of the party and their intentions all along was to have Kamala Harris be the president. I still like calling her Kamala. Wait, Kamala? Yeah, I like saying Kamala. Oh my God, now I'm all like tongue-tied on her name. But if you don't pronounce her name correctly, then I guess you're a racist or something. I think that's going around as well. I can't keep up with all this stuff. I used to like saying Kamala, but I guess it's Kamala Harris. Biden's a puppet, not a hologram. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. It's going to be interesting to have a president that's 78 years old. And he's going in a bit slower than most presidents. And that's before he really has to deal with all the stress and pressure. I was panicking because I had to say stress. And just like street, there's something going on with my mouth when I say street or stress. So then the kid was trying to quickly come up with a different word that means the same as stress. I knew I didn't have it, so I went, fuck, I gotta say stress. Oh my God, I'm a mess. I like the way you move. I don't know if there's anyone fishing today. Oh yeah, oh wow, all the way down the beach. That seems to be a hot spot. The guys are all down there. For the longest time, early on in the fall run, they were right here. I mean, right here. And now they have moved all the way down there. They must know something. Because these guys are the professionals. They dress the part. If you take all that time and effort to dress the part, I think you know what you're doing. I come out here with sweatpants. I had a hole in them for the longest time with my dick and balls hanging out. With these old man shoes on. No waders. No real equipment. Just throwing my rod in the water with a lure. Just guessing. These guys study all that stuff. Ooh, I think today we're going to go with a bucktail. You sure? Yeah, no, really. I think all signs are saying we need a bucktail today. I don't know. I was thinking about throwing clam bellies. Clam bellies? You're an idiot. That's not going to work. The surf is too rough. Or let's go with a diamond lure with the little green hosing covering up the hook. Really? Actually, that worked like a charm. That one I know worked like a charm. But these guys know. I just guess. But I've been lucky. I've done all right. Opie, did you hear Artie? He sounds good. Carol Cheney, also known as Pretty Plus More. I did not. I don't search out any of that stuff. I gotta be honest, I'm kind of bummed because On Monday, the Opie Radio podcast will be me on Stuttering John's podcast. And there's a reason why I don't do a lot of podcasts. Because I'm asked all the time, low-level podcasts, bigger podcasts. And I just simply know the Anthony questions are coming. And I just simply don't want to deal with that crap. But unfortunately, I agreed to do Stuttering John's podcast. He's been asking me for months. I popped on, and bam, he came in hot with all sorts of Anthony stuff. So I was like, all right, I'll just talk openly and honestly and try to be balanced and just give my side of things. So that's going to come out Monday. And, hopefully I could go back to literally not talking about that stuff. But it kind of sucks because I want to do more podcasts, but I just don't want to deal with that crap. I don't know. So, my coffee's cold. How did the coffee get so cold? It's beautiful out here. I should have used my Yeti, huh? I think those Yetis are good. I think they know what they're doing with that Yeti shit. Instead, it's just a basic coffee cup with cold coffee in it. A dumb almond milk. I make believe I like almond milk. No one likes almond milk when you could have regular milk or creamer in your goddamn coffee. Sorry, God. I'm okay with saying goddamn, but when it comes to like creamer for your coffee, maybe you should like not say goddamn. Probably should use that sparingly. I don't think it's a reason because you have almond milk when you want creamer in your coffee. I love the iced coffee too. Absolutely. It's 61 degrees in Patchogue. Well, that means it's about, I would go with 57 out here. Because we get a little cooler by the ocean. Although, I don't know, man. There's no breeze off the ocean that cools everything down. That's the beauty of living right on the ocean. In the summer when everyone else is dying from the heat, you get some natural air conditioning because, the breeze comes off the ocean and cools down the whole area. Just enough, like a good 10 degrees, which makes all the difference in the world. No, I don't think you could use the C-bomb if you're frustrated by your creamer. I don't think you could do that. It should be more like, this sucks. I really want, a nice creamer in my coffee, but I got this dumb almond milk. You could call almond milk dumb. And make sure you pronounce it terribly because they don't deserve the respect of being pronounced correctly. These are the thoughts in my head. I like the way you move. 54 in Quebec City today. Nice. If we're talking about weather, we should just go. I know that means that we've run out of things to say. So I'm going to go. But here's the deal. Later on today, because I think the weather will hold up. If the weather holds up, I'll be right back here on YouTube Live doing another one of these, okay? If not, I will see you soon. I want you to have a good weekend. I want you to download episodes of the Opie Radio podcast. Support that shit. I would appreciate it. And we did the hemp bombs. We did the Blue Chew. Let's say hi to Manscaped.com. Promo code Opie. Ooh, did I mess up the hemp bombs promo code? It might be Opie Radio for hemp bombs. I don't know why they did that. That confuses. If it confuses me, it's going to confuse the podcast listener. So hempbombs.com, promo code Opie Radio, I believe, and they got like 30% off if you use the promo code. And we're talking that CBD/melatonin sleep aid. Manscaped.com. The razor for your balls, and they got all sorts of other stuff to keep your balls all nice. That promo code is Opie, I know that, and they're offering like 20% off. It is Opie Radio for hemp bombs. Thank you. That means you took a look. Thank you, sir. That means you're supporting the podcast. That's all I want. Thank you. I want support of the podcast, and I want a few stars every once in a while so I could help, so it could help with the bandwidth charges. And we got that done too. We made $20.49, and that'll go right to bandwidth charges. Trust me on that. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Maybe later on YouTube Live. If not, you know what to do. Have a good day. That was a terrible hour.